You're gonna start with the no?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start.
Okay. Let's get it. Ah.
Ready?
Whew. One shot set.
One shot. We have a game, so it needs to be a one shot.
We're so determined. Oh my god.
I'm Seth, a Pokemon trainer, your broken DM, keeper of nightmares,
I'm Janno, gacha player, fangirl, chaotic dude, office worker.
and this is
How not to get caught in your own fireball 101.
glue 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 glue. Oh, hi, Jana. Good evening,
Good evening.
or good morning,
Oh, yeah.
or good afternoon,
good
good day,
whatever time.
biday,
Biday, mate.
biday, mate.
Yeah.
So this is our podcast. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can't believe we're actually starting this project. So yeah, I'm Jana, and
I am Seth.
we're this is the podcast How Not Get Into Fireball 101. Fireball 101 for short. So
True.
So shall we discuss how the idea came up first, Seth?
Yes, very much. I remember you were giving some advice about things. I think it was shout out to Sienna, who you were actually giving advice at that time.
Yeah.
And
So basically, it was an out of the blue advice for her studies, I think, and all of a sudden you just recommended like, oh hey, let's make a podcast, and I all of a sudden let's go make it. It's 2021. We might as well come up with something productive to do for the year, right? So
yeah, true.
that's how we came up with this podcast. So
and
yeah,
actually, our friends are actually very supportive about it, and it kind of encouraged us more. I'm not sure if they were egging us or encouraging us. Anyway,
trying to tawag dito, something like rolling into it. No, it's not intimidating. That's what is that like? For you. Yeah, I guess
provoking something.
Yeah,
Provoking.
It's like a fight. So yeah,
I want to provoke.
I will provoke you to do this project. Matakot opportunity.
True. Basically like that, and so yeah, it started first with a joke.
Yeah, it started.
People
guys,
encourage us, and here we are.
I think it's a good thing though that you start with even just the most spontaneous idea could lead to something really good.
Really
so,
great.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get down to business, I guess. So yeah, this podcast is going to be about TTRPGs.
Mod reviews.
Yeah,
mod reviews, TTRPGs.
Yeah.
You okay there, Jano?
So yeah, as you can see, this is our we're really newbie producers. we're kind of on our we're like babies at the moment.
Yes, we're just sprouting our wings.
Yeah.
And trying to fly, or at least learn how to fly. So
Podcast
that's basically
fledglings.
what are podlings?
Podlings. Okay.
we're podlings, Jan.
Oh my god. Podlings.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna do some you know that emoji, like gunning emoji towards you.
Yeah. So yeah, let's start. So this episode we've decided to review mods, AL mods that are non-combat type or mostly non-combat type. So
you basically you can finish a mod without drawing a sword.
What is
to fight.
AL? To explain, ALS refers to, it's short for Adventurers League. So yeah.
Um,
So basically, we're reviewing Adventurers League that involves more role playing than combat.
yes, true, true.
So we have
And
two
two
mods to review,
mods
right?
to. Mm-hmm.
So
Um. Well, before we get into it first, Janu, what do you like about non-combat mods? Like, you know, no, you don't need to roll initiative for it.
I say I like I like the idea of role playing your characters without the stress of combat. I guess. Though
Yeah.
admittedly I'm more of a combat person. I like the I play video games and I like the idea of fighting dragons and going
What?
into dungeons. I guess.
What? There's Dungeons and Dragons in Dungeons and Dragons?
Like I can call it that way without those two things. I guess.
I think we had a meeting earlier with our co dungeon masters. I think they called it I forgot. It was like a suburban type.
Oh, the humans and hobbies, but
Oh yeah, true, true. Humans and hobbies.
yeah, that's the counterpart. Like,
And that's like counterpart. But yeah. Anyways, before we more like divert more into the topic, from the topic rather. How about let's start with the first mod?
the first mod is called An Open Secret.
Uh,
It's a yeah. I remember you running this one.
yeah, I've run this 3 times already in total.
Yeah. It's written by Jeremy Hochhalter, and it's a 2-hour mod for first to fourth level adventure. So if you're a newbie at Dungeons and Dragons and you want to try Adventurers League campaigns, you might want to check this one out. So yeah, Seth, you're the one who knows this better, to be honest. Though I played this under you. Would you like to?
Twice.
Yeah, twice actually. Yeah, would you like to give
Yeah.
more insight into this?
Yeah, sure, sure. Actually, an open secret. It's very close to my heart, personally, since this is my first mod that I've ran as a dungeon master in Dungeons and Dragons, and again, it is very close to my heart. Besides from that, I really love how newbie friendly it is. You don't need to do too many things to achieve how I call this the goal. And another really great thing about this mod is that you can replay this at least 6 times and you will always get a different result. And
So you're
it's
enjoying
very fun that way.
okay. So you're enjoying the replayability, the fact that it's newbie. This is newbie friendly for both players and DMs, I assume. Dungeon masters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, what else do you like about this?
Um, I as a player, I really like the inclusivity of this. Although it has a bit of risque
Yeah,
themes,
it's a bit of
it,
NSFW. Just yeah, we should give
a
this
little
a
bit, a
heads up.
little bit.
Yeah, it's a sad
Mm-hmm.
NSFW, but not too like overly explicit or anything.
Yeah,
It has themes, I guess, that aren't the
yeah.
usual adventure type.
Better better not run this mod to, let's just say, like 16 years old below players. They might
Yeah.
not get it. So
Uh,
yeah,
because it has I don't know, like topics like sexuality and relationships beyond that of a traditional marriage. So if you're not like into that, you
Mm-hmm.
may you may want to try something else first. But this is not nonetheless this is a very fun mod and very
Yeah.
because I know this is based on a player's perspective. It's really it's
Yeah. True.
interesting
True.
and and since as Seth said earlier, its replayability value is great because I managed to play this as two different characters and I got two different scenarios that yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what makes it very fun as a mod. It's worth the money, I guess. That's what my
Yeah.
understanding.
It's. I think. Yeah. I think it's one of the authors. How you call this? Goal to make it feel like both the DMs and the players like to feel fresh every time they play this mod. So
Yeah,
I think that's my cherry on top when it comes
yeah,
to this
the
mod.
fact- yeah. Have you what you
But
tend to like when you were starting? I just remember you wanting to play non-combat mods more. What makes you what makes you drawn to the more RP types of mods?
uh well, for me as a player, let's start with being a player first. For me as a player, I tend to classify myself as more of a storyteller, and I guess that kind of I needed more how you call this, more extension or more ways I could
Yeah,
tell a story. And
so basically like
DM, being a DM is just like that. Yeah, I love telling stories, and RP just fuels my soul. Let's just say.
the feeling of being like the novelist of except the novelist of a story where there are characters that you can't really control. To be honest, that's what
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
That's I think that's what drawn me into DMing as well. Though in my case I just preferred what I liked about
Combat.
non-combat mods is that the interaction, like there there are I don't you there's this something special about socializing as a different character, as not yourself,
Yes.
right? You have this
Yes.
entirely different environment, this fantastical environment created for you, and you get to interact with everything
Yeah.
around it, right? So yeah, I think that's what I
Yes.
like about
Yes.
this. This
Yeah.
one thing I like about this as a player is that the NPCs are really interesting. Like I like the I like
Oh. Yes.
I like the characters. Like there's something. It's like it's so how can I say? Yeah, they're very interesting.
Let's just say diverse.
Yeah, they're very diverse, and they also have this
Yes.
the first character, right? Do we have to spoil this? The drunken one. Yeah, the
Oh
just
yeah.
just the way these characters are are described. They're very
Portrayed. Yeah. Yeah.
they're portrayed. They're very they're very unique. I say.
And yeah, I kind of like how, especially the author, how the author portrayed, let's just say the name of the like lead character here, Faith. um she is a very interesting one, very loud in a way, but that's still, that nagging wife,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
that's what makes
still very loving.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
So
it's topic is
that's
very
my
good.
vibe with her.
Yeah, it's very relatable. Yeah, they're very relatable as well. So it's
There, very relatable. It's too close
yeah, yeah,
to too close to home.
it's almost like
Like,
the
bro, I feel ya.
yeah, it's almost like a soap opera or something with all the drama and with all the
Oh
drama that's
yeah,
going.
I should do that with my with my next run. I would definitely do a K drama theme with this.
No,
Oh,
that's
thank you, Jano. Thank
oh my
you.
god, can I join that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll be playing maybe by the end of this month, which is not really this month, but end of February.
But
So yeah,
we can do that. Oh my god, that's gonna be that's another fun thing. Like you can mold it the way you want it to. But I guess in general you can do that with most mods. But this one, since it's mostly art, you can really change things up to suit your just like
yes,
Seth said, she can turn it into a K drama. Like we can also do this
I
into
will make it a K drama out of this.
so yeah. Speaking of speaking of uh mods that are versatile, I think the second one that we're gonna review, the pros and cons.
Mhm.
This is also very versatile. Seth, have you been to a con before?
I unfortunate yes and no. I've
Yeah.
been into a con as an organizer. I wasn't able to to how you call this like enjoy it as like an attendee. So I yes and no.
Um,
Unfortunate, but
I
yeah,
You might like this one because this is literally a con. Pros and cons. The
like a
title is
con.
yeah. It's pun intended. it's it's an original adventure made by the Roll Initiative, and it is literally about a con, but it's set in Peru. Um, it's the plot is that every 200 years, the Eastern Moonsea Adventuring Convention, it happens in Elmu. So yeah, that the adventurers will basically will become the con attendees here. And yeah, the adventure will take place in that convention, which is funny, right? Usually we tend to we go to cons in real life and we play D&D. Some would play D&D there,
Yeah.
but this is the other way around. It's your players that will it's like an inception.
Well, we can do a then deception though. I one of our DM here. Shout out to Dudes and Dice.
Yeah,
One of the DMs of Dudes and Dice, Migs, actually did an DN deception.
he basically
So we
ran. Yeah, come on.
run a mod within a mod.
Yeah, he just went with it. He ran a D&D within a D&D mod.
Yes, and
And it's the things that's the beauty of being a DM, right? Remember our seminar or earlier, like creativity. It's an important
oh
aspect of
yeah,
the master.
creativity.
And I think this is one of the mods that for newbies, if you want to feel creative, you can go for this mod because um when this mod was ran by a fellow dude, Peter, he ran this for us last year, and he literally
Hmm.
set it in a modern convention actually. Like what he did is that he used some of our characters to set up booths there. So he included Emperor, Kenku slash rapper slash businessman. So yeah,
Slash God.
slash yeah, there are
I mean,
he's
he's
basically that. Yeah, so that's what I like about it. He managed to put it to make it so entirely different, and yet it's still the same mod. It follows
Mhm.
it follows the basic, all of the important stuff there. But at the same time, he made it his own. That's that's what I like
Yes,
about
sir.
mod. And it's very it's not it's not that demanding for newbies. Like the problem with some newbie mods, right, is that is that it makes you yeah, for instance, for combat mods, you some newbies would struggle about having to, how do I attack, how do I roll for this and that. This is very light, and if you're planning to run as a newbie DM or as a newbie player, you want to play a mod, this is a good one for you, because it's really mostly RP, and it's mostly enrun running, to be honest, and you get to do
Oh
fun activities
yeah.
throughout, which is what as expected of a convention. Like, like you do a
Mhm.
lot of activities that you would probably do at a convention, but it's set in Elmwood, and that's what I like. That's what makes it interesting, I guess. So
Yeah,
yeah,
true. I haven't played this personally. I've played and ran. So since you've mentioned it, I, I it I'll be this will be put on my next list. Let's just say next mod that I want to run. And since it's again it's this is, by the way, a tier 1 mod, in case the this one and an open secret is, I mean, are both
yeah,
tier 1 mods.
and these are both
So
pretty short, to be honest. So you can if you're running, if you want to run a short mod, these two will be a good mods to start it. Though we should I think we don't really
we
trust
should
the time limits of these mods. Like they say it's 2 hour, but
yeah, true.
it's a lot. It could it's
It's
like
a lot.
it's like an SRT, sales meter time. You don't really sometimes it will just vary. Like the 2 hour mod can be met, but sometimes it can just reach to 4 hours and 8 hours. But it's okay. The more immersed you get, the longer and the more fun it gets, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, I actually, yeah, I actually, one of the things, by the way, I just remember it now. One of the things that I like about how you call this, RP heavy mods, are the the way that you could, make it your own. You could, like, customize it as much as you can, obviously within the limits of within the limits of the mods itself, just trying not to stray away from the story itself. And but yeah, you could customize RP heavy mods, and I really like it.
The K drama.
I will definitely do a K drama. I will yeah, I will try to pick one. I will, if Jano, have you watched Uncanny Encounter yet?
I might try that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's all about powers.
Oh. Okay.
powers. But yeah, I will try at least.
You're
But
gonna build that into. I guess I gotta watch that before playing your mod soon.
yeah, or maybe I'll try like a Descendants of the Sun,
Yeah.
or Crash Landing on You style. It
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I guess that concludes our episode for today.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, we kind of ran out of things to talk about. Well, in terms to non-combat mods, but how about let's tell our audience to watch for us next month. We'll be posting it at the very first day, or at least very first week of the month, and hopefully to see more of us, me and Jano here.
See you next
See you next time.